In the eyes of ancient Egyptians, the pharaoh wasn't merely a king, he was a living god on earth. The son of Ra, the sun god, chosen to maintain the universal order. His thoughts, decisions, and even breath were seen as sacred. To understand a pharaoh's mind, we must first accept this paradox. He was both mortal and divine, ruling not just with power, but with cosmic responsibility. To a pharaoh, Maat was more than Lord, was life itself. Truth, balance, justice. It governed the Nile, the seasons, the stars, and the soul. Every act, every war waged, every temple built had to align with Maat. A pharaoh lived under constant pressure, not to dominate, but to maintain harmony between heaven and earth. Pharaohs didn't live for the now, they lived for the forever. Every decision, from pyramid construction to the writing of hymns, was a rehearsal for eternity. Life was the trial, death, the doorway, and beyond it lay an eternal existence where the soul would either ascend or be obliterated. For a pharaoh, there was no greater fear than being forgotten. Two modern minds. The soul is one, but to the Egyptians, it was many. The Kathir, vital essence. The Baba, personality. The soul that could fly. And the Oktha, transformed, eternal being. For a pharaoh, death wasn't an end. It was the disassembly and reassembly of the self. A cosmic rebirth. In the afterlife, even a pharaoh stood trial. In the hall of two truths, the heart was weighed against the feather of Maat. If it was heavy with guilt, the soul was devoured by Ammit, the destroyer. But if pure, the pharaoh would join the gods. Not even divine kings escaped judgment. Justice was universal even in death. The Book of the Dead wasn't a book. It was a survival manual, a collection of spells, prayers, and passwords to guide the soul past demons, gods, and perils of the Duatha underworld. Each pharaoh's version was unique, tailored to their fears and hopes. With it, the pharaoh hoped to conquer chaos and earn eternity. To modernize, they are ruined. To a pharaoh, they were living machines. Temples aligned with celestial bodies, tombs designed to trap time, every symbol carved, every corridor built crafted to channel divine energy and preserve the soul's journey. The tomb wasn't just a grave, it was a cosmic spacecraft launched toward the afterlife. Pharaohs ruled not just with armies, but with magic. Incantations, amulets, sacred rituals, all designed to command invisible forces. Magic wasn't superstition. It was science plus divinity, a tool to protect the soul, appease gods, and ensure resurrection. To think like a pharaoh was to believe you could command the unseen. For a righteous pharaoh, death wasn't a fading, it was a fusion, emerging with Osiris, the god of resurrection, a seat beside Ra, sailing the solar boat across the sky. Eternity wasn't passive, it was active service among the gods, guiding stars and safeguarding the universe. The pharaoh's soul was meant to become a celestial guardian, and yet, perhaps the greatest fear of all was being forgotten, a name erased, a face lost to sand. For a pharaoh, immortality depended on remembrance. Temples were built not just for worship, but for legacy, because to speak a name is to keep a soul alive. In the end, pharaohs didn't just rule for their time, they ruled for all time.